Good morning, happy Thursday. Let's just pull this back. Okay, let me know if you are teaching fitness Pilates today, or maybe you've already taught fitness Pilates. I know some of you do a really early morning FP, like a 6:30. I'd love to know how that went if you did online. So if you've been following my page for a while, you'll know we've been doing tons and tons of mobility ideas, all different types, different kinds of drills, speeds, different exercises, and how you can incorporate them into your regular classes, your body conditioning classes, or create your own mobility whole program. Everybody can benefit from doing more mobility, and I'd love to know how you've been getting on with it all. Good morning. So I thought this morning I would do a more fitness Pilates inspired with more mobility. So if you're teaching FP today, here are some ideas that perhaps you can use, and I'm just using this glorious, this mix, it's just phenomenal. I know, did you come? I'm loving the next top. Good morning, Sally Ann. So would you want to come and do this with me? Come and do it. Do sort of 10 minutes of a fitness Pilates warm-up, and then let me know how it feels. So I'm just going to stand back. Let's get a good posture. This is about 110, 115 BPM. It's just gorgeous. Second and third toe lining up between the middle of patella. Bring your shoulders back and down. So when you're breathing in, have a different visualization. Imagine the air coming into your lungs, and not just here at the front of the ribs, but imagine the air coming right through into almost towards the back of your body, because your lungs are situated much more further back than people think. So have that big breath in and really expand the rib cage and relax the shoulders. Good morning. Just focus on deep breaths, and let's go really minimal first, just with a pelvic tilt. So if you keep your ribs stable, bring your pubic bone forward. So again, really simple. This is a simple form of mobility around your sacroiliac joint and your lumbopelvic region. So a few forward and back, just again really subtle. Then I like to put my fingertips on the hip bones and then feel the hips just lifting. So again, it's really subtle. Good morning, everyone. And just lift your heel as well. And then, of course, we want to move into a transverse plane. So a small circle. Now, bring your attention to your shoulders. Let's keep your shoulders quite still. And again, just a very small circle round. Are you doing it with me? Let me know. Circle around the other direction. Again, but the shoulders are staying quite still. Now, you might have noticed that your breathing has become shallow again. So reconnect with your breath. And just sort of see how your lower back is moving and feeling. Good. Now place your hands on your thighs. Lean forward, coming out of neutral. And extension and flexion. And again, so extension first and flexion. So make sure that you're supported. And then a little bit quicker. So I'll just flex and extend. So again, keep it small. It's exactly the same movement you were just doing when you were standing. There, we're just changing the position. Good morning, everyone. How are you? One more. Now keep the hips back and just push the hips there from side to side. So again, the same thing. Even in this forward flex position, circle the hips around. Again. And then circle around the other direction. Just being really mindful of how the lower back's feeling. Good. And then come through to your center and then move into some lateral flexion. So I'm just keeping it simple for all ages, all demographics. And again, the top of the hips here, I want to keep them still. There you go. So lateral flexion. Again, thinking about how your spine moves in 3 planes. Now let's take both arms up and touch. Right rotation. Bring it forwards and release it down. Good morning. Hold it. Left rotation, bring it back and release it down. Little sequence, right, center, left. 2 more. Good, last one. Lift both arms up, fingertips together. Right rotation, bring it back and release. Side bends left to right. There. So you can make it more dynamic, just having a different style this morning. Arms up, left rotation. and right rotation. Now let's move on to our knee. Single knee, lift, place it down. Same side, lift. So again, you're warming up the hip flexors, just bending the knee. Good, 2 more. There you go, a little bit of a core connection, and then change knee. So we've not gone into any squats yet, because making sure the knees, the hips, the ankles, my knees are clicking, you've just mobilized them first. Good, 1 more. Change again, let's add a knee extension. Lift, extend, bring it in. Now move the knee to the side laterally, both ways, and lift and down. And again, knee, extend, just till you get a little bit warmer. And then lift and release. So knee, extend. Remember to move to the side. There you go, lift the knee. And again, good morning, Rachel, to the side. So all this prep before you do any squats. And then I want you to go to your ankles. I want you to just flex. So think, when you're squatting, you've got triple flexion at your hip, at your knee, and your ankle. So just prepare those joints in your Pilates before you go. Now on your right side, double. Good, and left. Oh, I meant to bring my activation band in and do a bit of toe work. That's had some interesting comments on Instagram. Again. Yeah, really interesting comments around toes. 1 more. And then just go from side to side. Here we go. 1, 2. So it's still mobility, not as dynamic as we've been doing, just a bit different. Now again, change the plane. Just move the feet out to the side. And then again, as far out as you can. Keep flexing at the ankle. And then bring it back forward. And then both together. That feels quite tight. Now just rock up onto your tiptoes and flex it back. Lift. Add a little bit of momentum with your arms all the way. Guys, what are you teaching today? No one's put in the comments, actually. Then we're ready. I think you're right there, Carol. Single knee. There we go. 1 more. And take it out to the side. Lovely, nice too. Okay, I'm going to put those together. So remember, we'll do a side bend first. I like to put a bit of routine together. 1 more. Here we go. Lift 2. Right rotation. Bring it in and release it down. Side bends left. This is the jazz house grooves. 1 more. And then both arms. Lift to the top, hold. Left rotation. Bring it in and release. Here's the knee. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. The other side. 1. Hold your balance. Bring the leg in. Take it out. And then taps. Just take it out. Good morning, Jane. There. And then bring it forward. Just keep tapping 1 at a time. Now rock forward onto your tiptoes. Rock and flex back. So again, nice and subtle. Good. 2 to go. 1 more. Now let's squat. Down for 2. So a little bit more prepared. The joints are ready. Good. Now I'm going to play around with this. Take the leg slightly wider. Bring it in. And then again, slightly wider. And bring it in. Here we go. Feet together. Good. Come up. And then just take the left side so it's not too wide. And in. A little bit wider. Change the stance. Wider still. Ooh. And bring it in. Feet together. 1. Just again, just really slow, Carol, especially if you've got a new class to try. Then I'll add a step, lunge, lift and return. 2 squats gently. I'll step back so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then step back. And again, bring your fingers to your temples. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to add a side bend and left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And again now. 1, 2. Yes. 5. And then squat. Then back to your shoulder. Lovely big circle all the way round. Just keep it subtle to begin. And then change. Lovely big circle. Oh, good, one more. I'm going to take the hands back onto the pelvis, tilt forward and back again. Keep it small. So just for sort of 5-6 minutes, just a little bit of joint mobility. And then circle round. Ah, the other way, here we go. And then hands on your thighs, extend. And then wag the tail, side to side. And then circle around. Good, and then come on up. And there you go, just a real simple, very easy to follow joint mobility. I know, just very simple. Hopefully, so yes, absolutely. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought. The music again was the fabulous, it's the Jazz House Grooves, which is just beautiful for Pilates. Yeah, this was a very simple one. So if you've got all ages, all demographics, or with a poorly arm, maybe something simple like that would work for you, and you can build up into it. If you're not trained in fitness Pilates and you're interested in training, just leave me a message and I can send you all the details of the courses that we're doing. It's really popular. Oh, thanks, Jane. That's good to know. Well done, Sheila. Thank you. All right, everybody. I will be in the supporters group now. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all later. Thanks. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. Thank you. Try tomorrow and let me know how it goes.